Hello, I'm Bob Allison, WB1GCM, here inside the ARL screen room. Let's take a look at the Telepost LP500 meter, which does a lot. Well, here it is. Power button over here, LED indication that the power's on. You have an adjustment knob for parameters, 6 function buttons, and a very sizable, easily read display. Let's take a look at the back side. We'll flip that around. Here we have on the back, ventilation holes. It doesn't get that hot, really. You have up to 4 coupler inputs, 4 couplers or 4 power sensors at once. Your USB connection for external use. Test tone output. Yes, you can actually take this audio output and feed it into your microphone jack of your transceiver. And you could put 2 tones in there, or a single tone, or noise, white noise. So here's your audio output to go into your microphone input of your transceiver. So this is great. And plus a couple of push-to-talk relays to feed your push-to-talk circuitry through. And your DC power input right here, plus, all important, ground connection. Well, we have the LP500 fired up, and it's displaying power and SWR here. When I momentarily press a Morse code key on this nameless QRP transceiver, I have the peak power reading first, and then it settles down to the average power. Then, of course, 1.02 is the SWR on our dummy load. We have a peak power, which indicates in red here. The blue one is the average power, and the bottom scale is SWR. And now I have it set up in split screen. I can talk and see my modulation and the power output at the same time. Gosh, this thing does an awful lot. Let's look at some waveforms. Press F1. Now we can look at RF envelopes. If I press down the Morse code key, you can see I'm sending a carrier, and that's what shows up on the screen. If I press it really quickly, you can see that I'm sending Morse code, and we'll just freeze that right like that. And look what we got. We have a nice rise time here, but no fall time. It's a straight angle right there. Look at that. You know what that means? That means that this transmitter creates key clicks. You need a rise time and a fall time on the keying waveform. So this meter has just told me that my transmitter is generating key clicks, and the FCC doesn't like that. Here's the important part of the LP500, the LPC501 coupler. And this is a coupler, a sensor, that operates from 1.8 to 54 megahertz. It can take 3,000 watts of power. This is used to sense the power passing through it, input, output. And the data from this sensor is fed via this jack back to the meter itself. While you're using a power amplifier, use 2 of these couplers to ensure that you're operating linearly. The LP500 is an important instrument. It'll help you maximize your effectiveness of your transceiver, your transmitted signal. You want to take a look at your modulation, your keying waveform. All of those things, if they're optimized, will help you get out better. And this instrument helps a lot with that. I'm Bob Allison, WB1GCM, here at the ARL Laboratory.